Hello, and how's everyone doing today? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, if you're a returning viewer, I'm glad to have you back, and welcome to another episode of Resident Evil 8 Village Knife Only. In the last episode, we took down Moreau in the water area. I don't know if it's supposed to be like a fishing village or what it's supposed to be, but all I know is that that whole area is like a water area. Anyways, we completed that all up. I'm surprised Moreau didn't give me much of a problem because he is one of the more difficult bosses. Within the community and also myself as well in Resident Evil 8. So, again, I'm surprised he didn't give us much of a challenge. I guess then again, we're playing on normal, but even then, still. In today's episode, we're going to be going to the Lycan den. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but basically it's where all of them live. And then we're going to be fighting the elders, the village elder's brother. I don't know how long that one's going to take. I don't know if I have to edit that out or not edit it out, but I don't know if I'll have to edit that fight or not. Because as you guys know, I don't really like editing videos all that much. I know 4 years ago when I got to Chris's part, the very last part, I did have to edit it because that fight alone took about half an hour. And half an hour for a boss fight, you don't want to watch that. Anyway, so I don't know how long the village elder's brother is going to take. But either way, grab our drinks, grab our snacks, and let's continue our knife run in Resident Evil 8. Also, on a side note, if you do hear background noise, I do apologize. My furnace is on. I really can't help that. Anyways, let's grab our drinks, grab our snacks, and let's get into this. And we want to go here. Alright. Okay, so we have lots of health, way too much health, if I'm being honest. Let's see here. What am I doing? I am right. Alright, so let's go now. I remember now. I was getting a little confused. Oh, jeez, I forgot about that. Hey, you stay away from me. Hey, get over here. Actually, I don't need to worry about it. I don't know where the goats came from. They just kind of randomly appeared. They don't really tell you any of that. You unlocked it. Yay! Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's another boss fight in this too. I don't remember if he's optional or not. I can't remember. I think he is. There's a guy I'm thinking of. I can't remember his name. But he carries a big, like, axe or hammer thing, and he's in, like, a slaughterhouse or something. But I think that might be optional. I think I went the wrong way. Yeah, we gotta go up here. Take that. Get out of here. Oh, that's an herb. I should collect that. Alright. Alright, let's go. Oh, and a chem fluid. Pick that up. We can make a health. Alright, so let's go up here quickly. Pull the lever up here. And then we gotta go up the ladder over here. Okay, come on, hurry up. Oops, I didn't block fast enough. Nope, don't grab me. Oh, chem fluid. You know, I'll take out these guys here, because it seems like they're dropping, like, healing items. No, he's dropping money. Oh, okay. Maybe it's time. Yeah, let's just get out of here. Alright. Because I don't want to waste time, especially with, like I said, the village elder's brother. Could take a long time. Alright. Gonna be honest, I kind of like Ethan better in this game than I did in the original, in Resident Evil 7. I get he was supposed to be an everyman, like, I understand that, but I don't think it was executed very well. I don't know, I like him better in this game. 22 healing items, this is ridiculous. At this point, we should just make it a whole other new challenge. How many friggin' healing items can I collect before beating the game? Alright, this part shouldn't be too bad. No good. Oh, another chem fluid. Pick that up. Run. Alright, run. Not sure how I'm going to do the armored guy. Do I have any... So I have the flash grenade. I am, however, going to... I only have... Okay. So as I said, I'm allowed using flash for certain things. I'm going to use that right now, which you've seen me do it. Alright, we're gonna run. Again, the flash grenade does not do any damage, does 0 damage. So, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if I use it, like I explained. Alright. Now, if I was doing a knife run in Resident Evil 4, that would be a whole different story. I wouldn't be able to use the flash grenades at all because they destroy the parasites. And believe me, I have done knife runs in Resident Evil 4, and it's a real pain in the ass. Okay, so I'm going to save it here. Because again, I don't know. What am I at for time? And about 8 minutes. We should be okay, I think. Again, you guys can fast forward if the battles take too long. Like, it's not going to bother me. Just the simple fact of you guys seeing me complete it with the knife only. That's the basic of the purpose, right? So let's continue on. Because this guy's probably going to take a little while. I mean, he is kind of cool looking, honestly. Come on, jump down. Come on, jump down. Owie. Okay, let's do this. The thing that makes him difficult too, and I noticed this my first time doing the knife run, as I said 4 years ago, um, is that he only takes damage in certain spots, which is a little annoying. Whoops. So, like, I can slash his arm or... Oh, wow. Relax there, buddy. As I was saying, you can swing. As you can see, like, he takes some damage here. But if I try to hit him here, you can see I'm not doing any damage. Trying to hit him in his midsection. Which makes it difficult. As you see, like, I'm trying to hit right here. And, okay, well, it's connecting here. But... Come on. So it seems like this knee here is a good spot that we should go for, because we can definitely give him damage there. And it seems like he does not like getting hit there. This knee right here. There we go. Wow, that was a lot easier than I thought. Maybe I should have done this on hard. Oh well, I can always record a whole other series of knife runs, and everybody loves challenge videos, so I mean, I can always do another one some other time. Alright, so we'll put our gun out here, and we're gonna shoot all of these off, because obviously you can't get them with a knife. I think that's all of them. Well, the ones that I need to shoot anyway. Alright, and I think, alright, go back to our knife. I can get rid of these, right? Oh yeah, I forgot, you can't just, I'm tripping all over my words. That's the one thing that made zero sense to me in this game. I think I mentioned this already. But it makes literally no sense that you can't discard your weapons, like your bombs and your mines. To me, it's just silly. You know, you should be able to do that. Alright. And we have the final piece of rose. And now we can go back to the village square area, like the center area, and make our way to Heisenberg Factory. What are we at for time right now? 13 minutes. Doing pretty okay. Yeah, we don't need to go down there. And as I said in the previous episode, this is where you come through from the underground. We have our chickens, we have this. Doesn't fit the lock. What? Oh, I clicked the wrong one, that's why. There we go. Alright. Perfecto. There is a big guy over here. I think for the video's sake, we'll take him on. Because he's like a mini boss. I don't know if you guys can see him. I guess using the gun to zoom in. He is over there. I don't remember his name, but he is another version of the one that we seen just before Moreau's, but he's a bit stronger. Alright, so let's fight this guy. Whoo-wee, okay. Apparently, I just got a trophy that popped up called Leader of the Pack. I don't know if you guys saw it. Alright, because he's the leader of those guys, I believe. Like the four-legged things, I don't know. Anyways, so now, sorry about that, I had to do a little cough. Now, we have to go all the way back to where the merchant guy is and put in our last piece, and then we will be starting the factory.
It's my greatest pleasure to see you return alive.
Okay.
What was that?
We can just skip all that.
I await your patronage.
Well, you're going to be waiting a few minutes, Mr. Duke. I'd love to know where, like, because of how big it is, they really should have, I mean, in my opinion, they should have had it where he carries it on his shoulder, carries it up there, not just have it disappear, in my opinion. What do we have? We have grenades. Oh yeah, so I'm going to sell the mines.
I was just thinking of ways to pass the time.
Alright, let's sell all the treasures. Except the teddy bear. I don't know. I like my teddy bear.
Where did you get your hands on such a thing?
Sell the handgun ammo. Oh, and the knives. We want to keep that.
I'm buying this because of our relationship, you know.
Do I really need... No, I don't. Because we're not really doing any treasures or anything like that.
I look forward to seeing the fruits of your exploration.
Alright, so what do we... How are we for time? We're at 18 minutes. So I think what we'll do is we will get to the first save spot in the factory, and then we'll end the episode.
What's going on?
I don't know. What's going on? That's like what... If you guys are wondering what that sound is, it's actually... do you guys remember the mold and all that underground that I showed you? It's basically that stuff expanding from what I understand. Now, the one thing I did think was cool is that how these glow. When they get to the bottom, I believe they start glowing. It's pretty cool. Not glowing, pulsing or something. There we go. Yeah, see? I thought that was pretty cool. Alright, let's go. The one thing I have an issue with is... I'm going to take a pause minute for a second here. When you go into his little shack, whatever, barn thing, and you go down, and it's this huge, sprawling, like underground mine factory thing, right? That looks like it goes on for forever. The scale is so off compared to this. Like it makes no sense.
I like you. I'd like to speak to you about Rose. Oh, come on. Don't worry. It's not a trap.
What are you planning?
So like I said, you guys seen how far that goes down, which is pretty far. But when you look at the scale of just the factory and everything, it doesn't make any sense at all. Skip that. And now we gotta run away from, I forget his name.
Shit! A dead end. Damn it!
Like this, okay, maybe. Because again, from what we saw over the cliffs, was pretty far down. So that, it's like, okay, maybe. Then we gotta go over here and take out his zombies. Now, I do like Heisenberg's enemies, because I do like how they kind of resemble old school zombies from the original games in a way, but obviously with a little bit more higher motor function. Obviously they can dig, they can do a few things here and there, unlike the other zombies where they can just open doors and just attack you, right? But I like, anyways, so to go back to what I was saying a couple seconds ago, there's no way that all of this is, underneath, the ground. We seen how far, where the water connects to, like, obviously you can see the water there. So there you go. You have your water there, right, which would show the bottom of the cliff, and it goes all the way up. It doesn't go, like, all the way up there. There's no way. Like, the scale of this is just way too big. And I understand game companies and stuff, they have to change the scales up for the player, for gameplay wise, for it to make sense, to make a nice cool area, which I get that. I mean, Fallout does that all the time. You'll have like a building, the outside, and then the inside is like 1,000 times bigger than what it should be. So games do it all the time. But in this case, it's a little overdone, I think. Like, I do think his factory is cool, but it should not have been this big. Oh, wait, what am I doing? 25 minutes in? You know what? That's fine. It's fine. We'll just do up to, when, what do you call it? When I get to the elevator, when the Duke comes up, and then we'll continue it. Because the factory, all in all, doesn't take that long. So I don't know what the the next episode is going to be us fighting Heisenberg, obviously. But other than that, I don't know what we're going to do. Open this up. This is the mold relief. How do I get out of here? Oh, right here. I'm just going to skip him. Doesn't really matter. As long as we're fast enough. Oops. Come on, hurry up. Yeah, we're not going to have to worry about fighting them.
Seems useful.
Yeah, apparently it's not even coming. Alright. Alrighty. Oh, this part. Yeah, so I do need the gun for this part. I mean, technically not. I could just run through them. But you know what? I'll just do that. It's not like I don't need the health just in case. Or I don't have the health, I should say. Owie. Come on. Oh, you're gonna go that way. Now, if we could have these type of, like, zombie type guys in Resident Evil 7, that would have been awesome. As much as I love Resident Evil 7, I mean 7 was a great step in the right direction, especially after Resident Evil 6. One of my very few gripes that I have with it is the enemy variety. Now, the mold guys themselves, they're not terrible. They're not terrible. They're interesting. But all in all, they're kind of boring, especially if that's all you're fighting. I mean, original Resident Evil 1 had the zombies, they had the dogs, they had the hunters, they had what else? The Chimera guys, however you say their name. You had the snakes, you had the birds. There were a lot of things. Whoops. But in 7, it was literally just that. So if we had those regular zombie guys, I mean, that'd be really cool. Personally, I thought... Where am I going? Okay, what is this? Cog mold. Okay. Did I just go around in a circle? I'm confused, because I know one of these guys are going to break off, yeah, like that. Alright, we're going to undo that. How are we doing for time? So we're at half an hour. Okay, so I'll fight this guy, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and go back to the Duke. I forgot, that there was... Come on, just die. There we go. As I was trying to say, I forgot that there was all this stuff that you had to do. Like, I knew you had to do it, but I didn't know it was going to take that long. So, we'll get through it all in the next episode. How do I get out of here? Alright, so we'll just save it up here, like I said. Alright, do we have anything to sell? Well, we can make more healing items. Alright. Let's just save it up here. Alright. Leader of the pack. Alright, so I do apologize for running all the way back to save and all that. I forgot that there was so much involved. Like, it's not long. Like, the factory is not long, but it's just these little things you have to do in between. And I thought that after getting the mold, it would take me to the next floor and I'd be able to save. I forgot that I had to, like, do the cog, do this, do that, blah, 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 blah. Which would take up, a little too much time. So anyways, we'll continue the factory in the next episode. If you enjoyed this episode, feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next episode of Resident Evil 8 Knife Run.